Hey everyone, welcome back to Chat and Chat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching Haunted 3D, and this is part 3D. No. So if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2 yet,
Find the link in the description below. It goes to a playlist for part 1, part 2, and then you can come back and watch part 3.
and if you haven't yet and you like this video, then please consider subscribing, sharing, a like button पर थप्पड़ मारो.
तुम्हारे पापा का डेली नंबर मैंने रिसेप्शन पे छोड़ दिया है. जब ट्रंक कॉल लग जाएगी तो वो लोग हमें बुला लेंगे. चलो.
Oh, no. I'll get it.
Thank you.
Was that a key point that she went to pick up the bag, but he said he would get it?
Hey.
Would it be more likely that a guy would do it as opposed to her?
That's why he did it, because he's a gentleman.
ये हमारे पापा के पास भी है, लेकिन काफी बड़ा है. इतना छोटा टाइपराइटर हमने पहले कभी नहीं देखा.
ये टाइपराइटर नहीं, टेलीफोन है.
हम आपसे 80 साल पीछे जरूर हैं, लेकिन दिमाग से पैदल नहीं है.
2011 में सबके पास इस तरह का एक सेल फोन है. बस नंबर दबाओ और दूसरी तरफ फोन बजेगा.
अगर ऐसी बात है तो चलो भी नंबर लगाओ और हमारे मम्मी पापा से बात कराओ. चलो.
1936 में ये फोन नहीं चलता है.
क्यों?
क्योंकि जिस नेटवर्क से आप संपर्क करना चाहते हैं वो इस वक्त उपलब्ध नहीं है.
Yeah, because there's no satellite things.
मैजिक देखोगी?
I love magic.
यहाँ देखो और स्माइल करो. ओके. 1 2
Oh, he's going to be able to see the ghost.
कैसे 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 किया तुमने?
इस फोन में कैमरा भी है.
अच्छा. और
Just
क्या है इस फोन में?
don't have it run out of battery.
Yeah, there's music.
अच्छा लगा?
अच्छा है. म्यूजिक कब स्टार्ट होगा?
That is the music.
Like, that's terrible, dude. Wow,
Music,
that
very
was so
different.
shady. It was
We call this hip hop break. Oh, jeez.
इस पे लोग डांस भी करते हैं. करके दिखाऊं? एक सेकंड.
Oh boy. What is this? He's actually a really good dancer, but I don't
Yeah, but-
understand all this, like...
कैसा लगा मेरा डांस? बोलो, कैसा लगा?
I mean, even for 1936, that seems pretty impressive.
Yeah.
इस डांस में तो लड़कियां मरती हैं मुझ पर.
ऐसा डांस देख के तो हम भी मर जाएंगे.
डांस करना इतना आसान नहीं है, समझी?
इतना मुश्किल भी नहीं है.
अच्छा, तो करके दिखाओ फिर.
What?
जिस्म से रूह तक है तुम्हारा.
Oh, you know who would be really
Yeah.
angry seeing
Yeah.
this? Little turn from lust to jealousy. Careful, dude. Don't get so attached. Like
Yeah,
you're...
because at some point, will you go back to the future or will you be stuck there? I was thinking of that throw. Oh, she's like, I'm in love with a man from the future.
रात बहुत हो गई है. हमें चलना चाहिए.
They got all hot and steamy, hence the smoke. I actually think it was Mr. Batman.
Oh man, I would never go alone anywhere.
He's making the phone ring because she left him.
Maybe, but I mean, I would all sleep in one giant bed, like a hamster pile. No one goes anywhere alone.
हेलो. हेलो.
Don't run. Just run.
अय्यर.
Just tricked you. Said his name.
Is she possessed now?
Oh, gross. Oh, she must be a really heavy sleep. Oh, gross. Oh. I mean, actually, it was a really good effect, but that's nasty. She's such a heavy sleeper. And ghosts don't use doors anyway, so I would have left the door unlocked.
A chair underneath the door is not that strong.
No,
is-
but it's
yeah,
the power.
The power.
Remember, she said his name too, so gave him even more power.
The cross. Use the cross behind you. The cross behind you.
Oh, but
Oh.
what if that's actually Is Margaret gonna die now?
Yeah, well. Oh, oh. I would have thought that they would have driven all the way to where they needed to be. It said it was only 100 kilometers. If you had 12 hours to get there, right?
Yeah, but cars back then goes a lot slower, and not like fast highways, dirt roads.
Where is she? Dude, you fell asleep on the job.
People just need to stop going off alone.
मीरा
She just had to take a potty break.
Yeah, but potty break could cost you. Did she go to the temple?
मीरा कहाँ जा रही हो तुम? कहाँ जा रही हो तुम?
तुमसे दूर जा रहे हैं रेहान,
क्यों मीरा?
क्योंकि हम जान गए हैं। जो कुछ भी हो रहा है उसकी वजह सिर्फ हम हैं। प्रोफेसर को मरना था, वो मर गए। किशन, मार्गरेट, किसकी मौत को रोक पाए हो तुम?
Oh, so Margaret is dead.
हम अपने आप को नहीं, तुम्हें बचाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
Well,
Kind of selfless, but
मैं मानता हूँ कि नियति को कोई नहीं बदल सकता, लेकिन कोई किसी को 2011 से 1936 में भी नहीं भेज सकता।
right?
मुझे पता नहीं कि वो कौन सी ताकत है जो मुझे यहाँ लाई है, लेकिन इतना जरूर जानता हूँ
love
कि मैं यहाँ आया हूँ
just from that letter.
नियति को बदलने के लिए।
He fell in love with her. The first time he saw her, he fell in love with her. The photo, and he was crying when she reading her letter.
Why am I so important to you?
It's a good question.
मीरा, प्यार क्या है ये तो मैं नहीं जानता, लेकिन इतना जरूर जानता हूँ कि जब कोई गैर तुम्हें अपने आप से ज्यादा अपना लगने लगे, तो उसी को प्यार कहते हैं।
So profound.
तुम वो गैर हो जो मुझे अपने आप से भी ज्यादा अपना लगता है।
Aww.
I mean, it's actually a really good like romance story
yeah.
with the time travel and all that sort of stuff with a horror backdrop.
Yeah.
It's an interesting blend.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Our Lord is with.
So I guess he didn't start his prayer soon enough because it didn't help the night before.
I guess.
Wait, what? The armoire is knocking? Yep, well, it's the devil. No more prayer. Although I don't think the prayer was really doing anything.
What's that say?
1 meal? 1 mile? I don't know where they're going.
Had he moved the rock? Is that really where it is?
I don't know.
Where the temple is, or is he misleading them somewhere?
Yeah, totally. Totally going the wrong way.
Father! Oh my God, he's dead.
Oh, what? Is this Margaret still?
Come
on,
looks
girl.
Like Margaret. Margaret, you're looking so good.
No. Oh, man, what the heck? Oh, she can fly now.
Margaret the flying. She almost looks like the flying nun. Let's go. Don't wait any longer. Do it.
What?
Oh my goodness. I would have thought that the temple would be on holy ground.
Ooh, okay, Margaret is toasted now.
Keeps moving.
I really wanted to see Professor Eyre in drag.
Yeah.
Like, just with a wig on. I really don't think that's gonna help.
Yeah, unless you light it
He's
on
super
fire.
strong.
And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, dude can fly.
but at a certain point, holy ground becomes an issue.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Call for the Baba.
Yeah. Well, drag him in there. Yeah.
Come, pull him in. Get him in there.
Yeah, so long as he's stepped a foot in there, yeah.
Oh, but Margaret's so toast, it doesn't even matter. Did she just explode?
अंदर आओ.
Oh, lighting change.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Of course.
हुआ ना तेरे से.
आप इस तरह की सूफी?
सूफी तो लोग कहते हैं. मैं तो उसके हुक्म का गुलाम हूँ. उसने ही तुझे मसीहा बना के भेजा है इसे बचाने के लिए.
क्या नियति को बदलना मुमकिन है?
अगर वो चाहे तो सब मुमकिन है. मगर जंग तो लड़नी पड़ेगी. प्रोफेसर की रूह का खात्मा तो करना पड़ेगा. वो मीरा से जुड़ा हुआ है. आज भी मीरा उसके खून को अपने गले से लगा के घूमती है.
मतलब?
Oh, were you right? That when he puts his head on her?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Oh, so if that could have been prevented.
उसका खून आज भी तेरे लॉकेट पे लगा हुआ है. और इसी लॉकेट के जरिए वो तुझसे जुड़ा हुआ है. यहाँ से 1 मील दूर एक बस्ती है.
Oh no, another trip.
उसी बस्ती के खंडहर में एक कुआं है. आज तक कोई इस कुएं की गहराई को नहीं नाप सका. जो भी उसमें गिरता है अपनी जगह पहुंच जाता है. प्रोफेसर की रूह को भी उसके अंजाम तक पहुंचाना होगा.
ये सब कैसे होगा?
दुनिया में सब कुछ 5 चीजों 5 तत्वों से मिलकर बना है. मिट्टी, आग, हवा, पानी और रूह.
The 5 elements.
हवा और पानी तो तुझे इस कुएं में मिल जाएंगे.
What? That big revelation?
और ये आग इसे कुएं में डालने के बाद इसके गले से उतार के ये लॉकेट भी कुएं में डाल देना. इसकी रूह अपनी जगह पहुंच जाएगी. वो यहां तक तो नहीं आएगा. मगर जैसे ही तू यहां से बाहर निकलेगी वो तेरे साथ जुड़ जाएगा. ये ले दरगाह का फूंका हुआ पानी. उसे खत्म तो नहीं कर सकता पर थोड़ी देर के लिए तुझसे अलग जरूर कर देगा.
Well, if he knew that they were all coming, couldn't he have brought all that stuff to them and tell them exactly where to go from the start?
Exactly.
I mean,
Some-
they had a long road to get there.
But I laugh because sometimes it's about the journey. And
They had to grow.
Yeah, I guess. This is the ruins of the old city. So obviously the ghost did not catch up with them in the mile that they had to get to the old city. The ruined city.
Well, the ghost got blasted by something.
Well, that's true. Probably had to go and lick some wounds.
Oh, with that tongue.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. After I said it, I suddenly thought of that, and I'm like, ugh. I would be running up to that thing ASAP.
Oh, man, it's so creepy.
Whoa, not a small well.
No, it's a big
I somehow
one.
had an idea of a small well.
it's a little tiny one?
Yeah. Uh-oh, hurry, man. That's why you gotta hurry on this sort of stuff, man. Timing is everything.
Don't they have to take him down with it?
Okay. It'd be cool if it starts changing colors and doing all sorts of cool stuff. He's like, what are they doing? I'm behind you. Drop it.
Just rip it off.
It won't come off. It won't come off.
Oh, what? He was already in the well. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Should have tied a rope to him and you.
I think this is the perviest ghost in
It
a
is
movie
really-
I've ever
it-
witnessed.
yeah.
Like, dude stops at nothing.
At least sends him away for a while. Okay, now quick, get up. Get that and be ripping that thing off.
Why is this place like a labyrinth?
Well, it's old ruins, and so there is no rhyme or reason to it all.
It's a dead. Whoever designed this place was on drugs. Oh, well, that doesn't make it very easy.
Well, exactly. make it just a 4-wall, yeah, enclosure. Yeah.
Start climbing. Ugh. That ghost is making some nasty noises.
I wouldn't hold the bottle out so close. I would have it ready, you know, so that he could just knock it out of her hand. Well, make him.
Oh,
just-
it turned into a zombie movie.
Yeah. It's not who she thinks it is.
Is it Rayhan?
Rayhan.
Oh, she just wasted all that holy water. Oh, sweet. Some pole vaulting. Dude, he is fit.
Yeah. Now, how did they get out of there? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Because the wall was broken.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, he's blowing up the place.
Probably pretty close to 3 a.m. now. What if she just like gets it and starts wiping it all over her face and stuff?
What is she held by? Nothing.
No, the vine's on her leg. Did it work?
I didn't see any vines on her legs. Oh, I guess I kind of
she's
see
bound
now,
up.
yeah.
Maybe it didn't go in all the way. Like, it felt like got hit on the ledge.
I don't know. But I'm like, I'm leaning back and forth with him. I'm like, I'm like going,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Worked.
Is it caught on something?
Yup. She threw it too far.
Oh, come on, dude. Follow through with the procedure, man. That's what's going to get it done.
Oh, that's a tough choice. Do you believe in the mystic or do you believe in going to go help her physically? That is, you're torn.
Well, either way, he's got to... I mean, I would think that that would be the better of the choices because either way, he's got to stop him running. He knows he can't defeat him.
Yeah. Oh, God. I just...
Yeah, what a perv, man.
Yeah.
I would have just jumped in, like...
No, that's like a scary well, though. You don't know what... Oh,
He's
well,
going to fall in anyhow. I already...
Maybe he doesn't know how to swim.
Dude, come on, just...
Or swim... I don't...
Yeah, I mean, he can worry about his own swimming efforts and... Because he's here, the whole purpose that he's here is for this. So, I'm like, just do it, dude. See, you're going to fall in anyhow. He doesn't know that, but...
Okay. Goodbye.
And see, he's going to fall in because he needs to return to where he belongs.
Or just turn into a ghost.
I'm okay. It's over, Mira. अब तुम्हें कुछ नहीं होगा.
Yeah. Maybe that's the mystic portal.
Yeah.
Dude's gonna wake up in the desert with some peyote. It's like, dang.
Immediately his cell phone starts going off because it now has service. All the text messages and phone calls.
Well, he's back to his time. I guess you
The
gotta...
book. Yeah, I started to say, look for the note in the book. I bet you she leaves him a note.
Dear रेहान, अगर तुम ये लेटर पढ़ रहे हो तो तुम अपने वक्त में वापस पहुंच चुके हो. जब तुम इसे पढ़ रहे होगे तब तक हम शायद इस दुनिया में भी नहीं होंगे. तुम हमें इस तरह से छोड़ के चले गए कि कुछ कहने का मौका ही नहीं मिला. तुम्हें खोने के बाद हम जी तो रहे थे, पर जिंदगी को कहीं पीछे छोड़ाए थे. खाना, सोना, हंसना, सब कुछ भूल चुके थे हम.
So, did she still die?
हमारे जाने के कुछ सालों बाद हमारी मुलाकात राजेश से हुई.
Oh, good. She had a good love story.
हमारा एक बेटा भी है, रेहान.
Oh.
ये जिंदगी, हमारी खुशियाँ, हमारे सपने, हमारा सब कुछ सिर्फ तुम्हारी वजह से वो चीखें उस घर से दूर चली गई. हमेशा हमेशा के लिए.
So maybe she has a great granddaughter you could go seek out and continue this
Yeah,
romance
maybe.
for generations. Oof, that's rough. Like, yeah, just within moments for him, and then he was like in love with this girl, and all of a sudden she just has this whole life.
Yeah.
She's gone.
So it was pretty awesome for her. She got a new life. She got to live her life, and Professor Perv didn't get what he was after. So that's good. Unfortunately, still a few people died along the way.
Margaret got
oh,
really
poor
shanked.
Margaret. Oh man. Oh, poor Margaret.
She had it rough.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone else went quick.
Yeah,
but
well,
Margaret.
Yeah,
got
in the first round, just ahead, she went quick too. But last way around now, not so good. And I'm just really sad for him.
Yeah, he has a really sad story. Like, he's just left there. Although, you know, if you truly care about someone, then he can at least, it's like happy sad.
Yeah.
You know, like sad for yourself because you didn't get to experience that with her. He would have loved to stay back in that time and been there with her for sure. Yeah. But happy because he knows that she did live her life and she ended up with someone and they had a kid and, you know, she lived a full life. Whereas before, her life ended super early because of the professor, right? Yeah. So he really made a huge impact on her life. Right. So he could be happy, sad, and they were from different times anyway. So that, like, it wouldn't have worked out really.
Because she was laughing at his dance.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have worked out. So the other interesting thing that ran through my mind is I'm like going butterfly effect, okay? Because she lived and she had kids, and then how many generations and ripple effects could that have caused? I mean, that would be very, very interesting to look at. But yeah, it was...
That's why I was thinking that maybe there was going to be some girl that was going to walk in and then it turns out that that girl is selling that the manor at the end, but then it's like her great-granddaughter.
Something like that,
Something like that, because then it's not that other dude that was selling it, but it was like her great-granddaughter that was like, yeah, it's been in the family for a long time, but, you know, it's the maintenance and stuff. So that hired his agency. I thought that could have been kind of nice to tie that in, like what you're saying, butterfly effect, to see, you know, how many other changes could have taken place. Yeah. So, because that's what I love about these time stories, time travel is because those are the things.
Yeah, the things you never think of until it happens, and you're suddenly like, oh, I would have never ever, if this hadn't happened, that wouldn't happen, this wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen, and then it just starts building, so you're like, wow, one thing changed and so many other things rippled out in weird ways.
So they didn't really explore that, which I thought was like kind of a missed opportunity. Yeah. Because then you could have given him like maybe a potential love story. You didn't have to really go into it, but just to, you know, maybe she took her great-grandmother's name, right? And then her name was Mira, and different actress maybe and all that sort of stuff. But then he's like, oh, are you like, oh, my great-grandma, something like that. Yeah. I think it could have been nice to tie into like love story sort of thing, maybe give Rehan some sort of like hope at the end. But
some little reward. Well,
so I feel like they could have done that. But Horror movie wise, there's some good stuff there.
There were a couple of really good jump points that I one caught me and I was like, whoa, I didn't expect
what
that.
I didn't expect is that Professor Ayer like came at him while because like if he was just willing to do it in the middle of the day, doesn't care witnesses and stuff, what did he think like? And how's he a professor? Like the guy was like the pervious stupid guy ever to like have a witness, and obviously Rayhan wasn't dead.
Yeah.
So what? And then he knew Rayhan was pounding at the door. The guy likes exhibitionist or something. I don't know, but like that part to me just felt a little strange. I'm like, okay, shouldn't you have like maybe waited for opportunity to maybe like he would have left, you sneak in because her parents are gone, so sneak in at night.
Yeah.
And so it just felt really strange that he thought he could just like knock him out. And actually, if he did knock him out, make sure he's unconscious before then you go do your nasty stuff, right?
Yeah.
So to me, that part seemed a little like maybe not as believable, like that I couldn't really get it but it did catch me off guard. Like I definitely didn't expect a baseball bat or whatever it was to go whoop-ah.
Yeah. So, but I think overall as a horror movie, it did quite well. I mean, I enjoyed it. It had a good story. It it kept moving along. Definitely I can't think of a time travel horror movie that I've seen before. I don't think so.
Time travel horror movie. So
yeah, so
it
was a good twist that I'm like, as soon as it came up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool.
I think if I was 11 or 12 watching this movie, it would definitely get me like if it was the middle of the night and maybe I fell asleep on the couch or something and I woke up and everything was like really dark and I was hearing noises and I was like trying to like find my way back through the room. I would be like looking over my shoulder and I'd be like, I think this movie definitely would have creeped me out a lot.
Yeah. What I want to know is there like there? So you brought it up, and now I kind of remember what it was. It seemed like there were these rules that I'm like going, how does one know the ghost? Is there a ghost book that says these are the rules? Week is between 3 and 3, and
there's lore. Like so, every movie it has to establish the lore.
Like
but just like vampires and garlic or crosses and stuff. Like that's a lore that like. But every vampire in every movie is a little bit different, and the lore is a little bit different. So you just have to believe the movie. It's a movie, Mikhail.
Well,
it's not real.
That. I get that, but it just seemed as though that there were some rules that I was like, I am unaware of these.
Well,
ghost
I
rules.
thought they were going to explain maybe a little bit more of the lore. Why? Because if you're going to make the rules, like maybe try to explain why it is that way.
Why they can't read. Why they can't write,
But that's the lore, so you just have to accept it.
I
like
get
that ghosts are real.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
but
do they need to explain why
the
ghosts
ghost
are?
obviously could travel super fast.
Yeah.
But yet when the ghost was after them as they're going up to the temple, seemed like the ghost was just kind of semi-running. And
I mean, that's the problem.
know.
If you're going to find logic in,
I
are you
know
going to try
that-
to find logic in these movies?
Yeah. It's me. What can I say?
No. Then.
I still liked it.
Okay. But no, when you're looking for that kind of logic, these are not the kind of movies that you're going to want to watch.
This is true.
When you talk about like, so the things that will get me out are the things that is like, character choices and stuff, like with character development. Like I said, Professor Ayer, like coming in broad daylight, hitting the dude, leaving a witness, and then he's going to do this. Like, what's his game plan afterwards? He's just going to pretend nothing happened. And he's like, oh, I'm just your piano. Oh, there was witnesses. No. Like what's your end game? That's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those sort of things are the things that I'm just like, I don't really know.
I don't. Well, I mean, you could even say, well, what was Ayer's long-term plan? So he had this window of opportunity with the parents not home, but what was his expectations past that?
Well, he could say it's my word against yours, sort of thing, right? I mean, that is what happens in news all around the world when things like this happen. Nowadays, thankfully, we have science and all that sort of stuff for like test kits and all that. But back then, 100% no in 1936. And women definitely were probably not believed in 1936.
Right.
And there you have a professor right?
Right.
And
His
their
status
word,
and-
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that would be believable that for him to say that, oh, it's my word against your. What are you talking about? That never happened. But for him to leave witnesses, that's different.
That's different. Yeah.
So anyway, I still liked it. All that aside, it was fun. Like the time went by really fast, even though the movie was slightly sped up. We were watching the YouTube version that is available on YouTube that you can stream. But I don't know why, but they sped it up a little bit. But yeah, it was creepy. So thank you so much for the recommendations. In the horror. Well, I guess it's like horror romance. Like most of these movies, like Vikram Bhatt that he's been directing, like 1920, and even Raaz, which I was just like, girl, you should have cut ties long ago. And this movie had some like romance, sort of like romance horror. Like maybe he was making like, I want to see all of his romance horror cinematic universe. Because we have comedy horror cinematic universe with thematic films.
Right.
Maybe Vikram Bhatt was like onto something with these like romance horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was so waiting for like maybe some tie-ins or something to the other movies. But in this genre, which is kind of like its own genre, I'll give it a 7. It was super entertaining. I thought some of the jump scares were good. Creepy in the fact that like the idea when the medium, when she was like running out of the house and she's like, he's right there staring at you and he's laughing at us because he's listening to how hopeless this is. Blah, blah, blah. Like those are the sort of things that gets in your head and starts making you really like freak out, because then you start thinking, I don't see him, but she sees him and he's laughing at me. He's watching me this whole time and he's in this house with me 24/7.
Yeah.
Those things are like psychological horror that sticks with you. So that I like those things and so that scene was really good.
I also give it a 7. I think it was very well done. I mean, it again, horror is not my favorite, but I enjoyed it. It had a lot of good stuff going on in it.
I would like to see this in 3D. It would be fun. I don't think I've never seen a horror movie in 3D before, so maybe the jump scares would be even more jumpy.
Yeah.
I don't know. So let us know in the comments. Did you watch this in 3D? How did they do that? So was it like 3D in the theaters, but then when you watch it at home, was this like the copy that you watch at home, like that's aired on TV? But I'm assuming you go to the theaters, they give you the glasses and that. I don't know. But if you did see it in 3D, let us know how you liked it and how does it compare? Is it like even better, the jump scares in 3D?
What does a head in a laundry basket look like in 3D?
Oh, well, yeah, that's the thing. All right. Well, thank you so much for everyone that voted and let us know that we should be watching this. It was a good addition to this series of horror movies that we've been watching. And remember, if you want to vote in our next poll, you can go do that by going over to our Patreon page. The link is in the description of this video, and you can also get that early access watch along so you can watch start to finish with us, see all the stuff that we had to cut out for the edited version. And if you haven't yet and you like these videos, then please be sure to take a moment to subscribe to the channel, share the video, a like button par thapad maro.